Hello, I'm Rachel Jones for the Finance News Network. Joining me today from Immutep is CEO Marc Voigt. Marc, welcome back to the network.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
Now, you've just released some data from your lead product candidate, efti. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, actually, we had two data points from two different clinical trials. One was in September, a trial called TACTI-002 in non-small cell lung cancer. We reported very early first data, however, encouraging, with a response rate of 41%, even at the first point, so that was quite nice. The very first group we completely recruited, 17 patients, and the data monitoring committee, the guys overseeing the trial practically from a data point of view, were enlarging, based on the results achieved, were enlarging the clinical trial by another 19 patients, so quite encouraging. And we plan to present an update in terms of non-small cell lung cancer at a big congress in the United States near Washington. It's a immunotherapy congress called SITC, and it will be around 9th of November this year. And then just about 2 weeks ago, we had another data point for a trial called TACTI-mel, which we perform here in Australia, and it was a final efficacy data. Our CSO, Frédéric Trimmel, presented in Basel in Switzerland, and it was very well received. I think very encouraging signs of efficacy, but of course there's more to come.
And looking forward now, Marc, what milestones are on the horizon for shareholders?
So we have in first quarter next year really decisive results coming from our biggest clinical trial called APEC in metastatic breast cancer, where we have 227 patients in a controlled setting. Very important clinical trial, would be the first positive randomized clinical trial in solid tumors for an antigen-presenting cell activator, so a new class of immunotherapy products. So it could be a landmark clinical trial, by the way, also serve as a basis for approval. Conditional marketing authorization of efti in that setting together with chemotherapy. So we try to do nothing less than to improve the existing standard of care for the women who unfortunately experiencing metastatic breast cancer. So indeed, very important milestones ahead. Also we plan another mature data update for TACTI-002. And it will be exciting. So it will be a great quarter to come.
So how does all this data help the company, and what does it mean for shareholders?
These catalysts ahead are very important value inflection points. And it would be no surprise if the company would significantly benefit from positive clinical trials. So it's mature clinical trials we are looking at here. And if these are positive, it will for sure be reflected in the share price. You may saw around about 2 weeks ago when Frédéric presented the results from TACTI-mel, a small clinical trial, 24 patients, not controlled, has been leading to good activity on the market. And this is a natural way people should look at the business. You generate data, it takes years, 4 years for our biggest clinical trial. And if that data is positive, clinically meaningful, then this should really lead to significant interest from all relevant stakeholders.
Marc Voigt, thanks so much for the update.
Thank you.